Hi, my name is Chelsea, and welcome to Collective Self, an intentional community where you are always welcome. I'm so happy to see you today. Today, I wanted to talk to you about how you are the only person who gets to define your identity, so therefore you should be the only source of validation, confirmation, whatever that is, that little thing that says that whatever you believe about yourself is correct. You should be the only source of that. You're the source of everything that is in your reality. And therefore you're the only person who should be confirming or denying who it is that you are. So before we get into that, I wanted to offer you an affirmation of the day. And the affirmation of the day is this: I am my best self. There is nothing else needed. Let's begin. Okay, so I was thinking about this because I recently had an experience, right? And I've been keeping in mind with every experience that I have with others that interacting with other people is sort of like taking like a quiz, right? Or this or that, true or false, right? You're offered with two things. So, for example, you could be offered with a positive judgment about yourself, or you could be offered a negative judgment about yourself. And in the situation where you're offered a negative judgment about yourself, you can say, oh my God, that's true. Oh my God, I'm so upset because that's true. Or you could say, oh, I see that, but that's actually not what's true. So I'm going to just stick to what I know is true. And whatever you said doesn't really matter. I'm aware that this could possibly be true. If I am good, then the opposite of me being good must exist too, right? Because we live in a world with duality, but just because there's duality doesn't mean we need to choose the negative choice, right? So the same goes for a situation in which we're being presented with a positive judgment about ourselves. Let's say that somebody came up to us and they were giving us a compliment on an accomplishment that we just achieved. And they tell us, you seem to have worked really hard for this, and this is amazing, and you're so deserving, congratulations. And there's two ways for you to respond to that, and two ways to assume your identity in that reality. You can go, you know what, I worked really hard for this, I do deserve this is something that I put my energy into, my time into, my love into, and not only did I work hard for this, but tasting the fruit of my own sowing feels really amazing. So you know what? Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for saying my life. Thank you for seeing my light. Or you could go, you know what? I actually didn't work that hard for this, and remember all the times where you didn't want to show up, or that maybe you had to push your schedule back, or whatever the case is, and really just delude yourself into believing that you are not the person who deserves to receive what they have worked so hard to achieve. And even if you didn't work hard for it, if this came easy to you, but you achieved it, you put your energy towards it because it came so natural to you that it's not necessarily a struggle to get through, that does not mean you don't deserve it. That means that you are so designed for it so innately that you went through it with ease. You went through it with the knowing that you will figure it out because it was already done for you. Like, people think that we need to grind and things have to be hard and difficult for us to be adding value to the world. And adding value to the world is as simple as doing something that you enjoy and then going out and sharing that joy with others. That is it, and that is all. And that is what is most valuable. So never forget that. Okay? Never forget that. The last time you got in an argument with somebody and you were triggered, I want you to really sit back and think about why you were triggered. And I bet the reason that you were triggered is because they said something about you. It was a negative belief, a negative judgment, a negative concept of self. And that is something that you believe. It's something that you believe. And that's the only reason that it upset you. If you knew who you were, you would not be triggered by somebody saying something about you that is untrue. Because if you know it's not true, nothing that an external circumstance, nothing in the 3D can make it true. It's as simple as that. You do not get triggered when people speak to you and are not acknowledging you by the identity that you assume. That is an opportunity for you to maintain the identity that you've assumed. That's an identity that's a opportunity to persist in that identity. To say, you know what, I see you. I see this old version of myself that's manifesting in this other person right now. I see the old version of myself that's still maybe lingering on the outskirts of my reality, but it's no longer who I am. And I'm seeing that, and I'm not taking it personally because I know that my reality is me pushed out. And I'm just going to say, you know what, I see that. Okay. But I know who I am. Okay. But I stand by what I said. Okay. But that boundary is still going to be set. Okay. But I don't need to prove that to you. So I'm actually good with this conversation, and we can leave it where it's at. And I wish you a good day. And that's all, and that's it. Like, it's very simple. It's very, very simple. You do not need to prove. You have nothing to prove. It is insulting to you to try to prove to anybody who you meet how great you are. It is insulting to you, to your beauty, to your intelligence, to your worthiness, to your energy, to try to prove how amazing you are. Stand in your intention, move from your intention, and that magnetism will obviously immediately attract anybody who is meant to be in your vicinity. And even if they're not meant to be in your vicinity, those waves are going to make it so that everybody who is around you is addressing you exactly as such. And if you come across somebody who's not, it's going to be so it's going to be laughable. It's going to be like, okay, you say that, but I say something different, and everybody around me says something different, because when you embody that, your 3D will start to say something different, period. There's no other way around it. And this helps for anything that you're trying to manifest. Maybe you don't even know what you want to manifest right now. Just embodying that state of just I am who I am. I said what I said. And I am not doubting the goodness of the person that I am based on the desires that I have in my heart. Because I know that I'm God. And I know that I'm receiving those desires to bring me to the highest fulfillment of everything that I want, everything that I choose. And that's it. You stand in the knowing that you are God, you are the highest consciousness, you are the highest awareness, you are the highest authority, you are the source of your power, you are the source of your 3D reality. And by consistently just standing in the knowing that you, unaltered, you right now, in the state that you are currently in, are exactly as you wish to be. And you get to consistently affirm that state, assume that state, be fulfilled by that state, enjoy that state, enjoy life, jump into every single experience with an open heart, knowing that when you are fully there, fully present, you will be receiving the blessings and the desires of your heart. You will be receiving fulfillment in one way or another. You know that whatever you do, whatever you go and experience, whether it's something that you plan to have happen or not, will be something that is going to bring you fulfillment in one way. It's going to bring you a desire of your heart. There's no other way around it. There's no way around it. If you are fully participating in the life that you have unrolled for yourself, and you are consistently doing the things that make you feel good, if you're consistently sitting in your isness, sitting in your awareness, sitting your attention, and you're able to get to the place of neutrality, and from that place, you're able to get to knowing who you are, getting to know that stillness that is you. There's nothing that will be able to rock that stillness around you. There's no more importance to somebody saying that to you who's a lover or a friend or a parent than somebody saying that to you on the street, than you reading it on a social media post and believing that about yourself and feeling that guilt and that shame You looking in the mirror and feeling that guilt and that shame, all of those are manifestations of the shame that you feel inside. And I'm here to tell you that you do not need to feel shame for who you are, because you've been perfectly designed. You have been perfectly manifest to be exactly who you are, to fulfill the desires of your heart, of your manifestation, of this persona that you are right now in your 3D. So do not shy away from the persona. Actively pursue the persona that you want to achieve. Do not continue manifesting from this place of lack, of I have to follow the rules of capitalism, of I have to follow the rules of the people around me, of I need to live this traditional life and be in a traditional marriage and have traditional friends. You can do that if you want, actually. I'm not even shitting on that. I'm just saying that the rules no longer exist when you are the person who is creating the rules. You are the person who's creating the rules. You are the person who gets to choose who you are, and everybody else is going to get in line. Period. So next time, the next time somebody comes to you and says something to you, and you know that that's not true about you, because that is not in part of your self-concept, that is not a part of your identity, you don't know who that is, who is she? Literally, who is she? Who is she? I don't know who that is. The next time that happens, I want you to take a deep breath, take a step back internally. Just take that lead back into yourself, into your I am, into your stillness. And just look at it. Observe it. Observe what it is. Be grateful for that. Because that belief was once something that was so real and so tangible and so palpable for you. Just be grateful for it, because it's something that you manifested, because it is a manifestation of the divine. And just let it go. Just see it. Okay. Don't think, oh, why could they think that about me? Why could you think that? Do you think that about you? Do you think that about you? Why would you be upset? Why would you be upset unless you think that about you too? Nobody is triggered by something that is not already in the back of their mind, and they say, oh shit, this person sees it too. There's nothing to see. You are already perfect. You are already divine. Instead of spiraling and seeing how far down into your deep victimhood you can go, see how far you can rise. See how good you can feel. Just see. Just see how light your energy could be. See how much you can sort of marinate and expand in this awareness, in this time, in this experience. See how you can use one experience to trigger a chain reaction of other experiences that are even more beautiful than the first and are in the same vein of love or creation or experience or whatever it is that you want. That is what we're here to do. We're here to have fun. And I have fun knowing that I am exactly who I say I am. Okay? So, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I am as sexy as I say I am, and that's on period. Okay? I'm so grateful that you made it to the end of this video, and I hope you know that I love you so much. I would not leave you without asking you to join the practice with me here today. And so I want you to write in the comment section below, who are you? Who are you? Write your mission statement, write your self-concept down below. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe. And click the notification. Click the notification bell to see when I post next. And I'll see you later. Bye.